23 points a game right now. They have some good role players in there as well. You got Ronnie Collins, 7.8. Elijah Myers, 9 points a game. Wyatt Richter, 8.8. So they have some guys that can do some damage out there.
Well, you look at that, and then Palencer has he's averaging 7.7, so almost
only
8
a freshman. Yep.
Yeah, only a freshman. So they got a lot of guys that are close to that double-digit mark in points. So that tells you they got a lot of guys that can score. They're not just a one-man attack in Keffer.
Final home game of the regular season for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Are back with the opening tip-off right after this here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
February is auto show time at Thurby's Riverside Ford. That means special financing and auto show bonus cash on new Ford SUVs and trucks. Have you been thinking about a new 2022 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive XLT? Take advantage of 0% for 36 months plus $1,000 Ford factory auto show bonus cash. Now that's an auto show deal. Listen up, all new 2022 Ford Explorers come with 0% Ford credit financing plus $750 in Ford auto show bonus cash. And the showstoppers such as Bronco, Bronco Sport, and the iconic Ford Mustangs have arrived just in time for February Auto Show month. Thurby's has the inventory in stock and on the way. Thurby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer, 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. See Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley. Offer ends February 28, 2023.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer tooth whitening, clear braces, and same-day crowns. Call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Prime Roseneck and Steve Super back here at Laurel Highlands High School, just about set to go. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Southmoreland Scotties. The Mustangs and the home whites, blue numbers, red trim. Their bench off to our left. The Southmoreland Scotties and the away blacks, red numbers, a little bit of white trim. Their bench off to our right here tonight. And taking a look at your officials here this evening. Of course, Pat Lyon, local official on the game tonight, along with Mike Tucci and Mike Yawitz this evening.
Yeah,
Steve, your final thoughts here before tip-off.
Well, my final thoughts are I hope the Mustangs come out and take care of business and play with a sense of urgency that, you know, they might not need all of that tonight, but I just like to make sure, you know, you don't want to go in the playoffs on any, on a sour note, if you will, not, with a bad game. So I'd like to see them come out and play some good spirited basketball tonight.
Yeah, you'll have that Uniontown Laurel Highlands game coming up on Friday at 7:30. Should be a lot of fun. Again, we'll hit the air with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:40, and that should just be a raucous atmosphere over at Uniontown on Friday night, Steve.
Well, it's going to be crazy, and of course, it'd be really nice if the Mustangs win tonight and the Red Raiders win tonight to really make that game a kind of a special special occasion.
And yeah, if you want to check in on the Uniontown Elizabeth Forward game, we'll have it up on our WMBS Facebook page as well tonight with Josh Scully doing the play-by-play and Billy Dice behind the camera. I'm Brian Morozak, Steve Supert to my left, Tony Hanula to my right behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. We appreciate you joining us for a Tuesday night of high school basketball here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live as the Mustangs break their huddle. Again, it's DeShields, Gallagher, Bolish, Krisner, and Kavanaugh. On the Mustangs side, Collins, Myers, Primus, Keffer, and Folenser for the Southmoreland Scotties. Final home regular season game of the season for Laurel Highlands. But the Mustangs, Steve, should host a home playoff game in the first round of the WPIAL playoffs as well.
Well, you would think so, and you'd probably think the Red Raiders are in line for that as well.
Correct. Keandre DeShields in the center circle take the opening tip-off against Elijah Myers. Myers at 6'1", Keandre at 6'3". And we'll get this penultimate Section 3 4A game of the season underway tonight on WMBS. And Keandre with a tap back to Blaze Krisner, off and across to Gallagher, dump down Kavanaugh, leans and scores. Only took 6 seconds, Steve, but the Mustangs take an early 2-0 lead.
Well, Kavanaugh just parked himself right next to the basket and did a good job, caught the ball. He brought it down kind of low, but he put it up strong and quickly for the 2-point lead.
There's Ty Keffer working here between the circles, watched by Keandre DeShields. Noah Folenser, the freshman, has really played well throughout the course of the season, getting a touch there as well for the Scotties. Back up top to Elliot Primus. Near side, Ronnie Collins, fronted there by Krisner. Between the circles, you had Myers get a touch. Up on the far side again to Primus. They'll go down low, and the bank shot no good that time from Noah Folenser, and the Mustangs with a rebound. Quickly back across, Gallagher off to Blaze Krisner. Little switch back up top with Rodney holding here edge of the zone.
The Scotties took at least 45, 50 seconds off the clock. You can see right now they're going to try to shorten this game up.
Here's Gallagher up top, little hop step, handoff there to Kavanaugh, who could not hang on, lost it on the near block out of bounds and back over to Southmoreland. Had a lot of contact there in the lane, Steve, but fortunately for Laurel Highlands, no foul call there because that could have been a charge.
Could have been a charge, and Kavanaugh needs to catch that ball. I mean, he has to expect that pass coming. He's standing right next to the basket, but he just could not get a hold on it.
In the corner, Ronnie Collins called for the travel. And the Mustangs will get it back. 6:40 left here in the opening quarter. A 2-0 lead for Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. Only 2 of the games scored by Patrick Kavanaugh.
Yeah, Kavanaugh's doing a good job of getting himself open down there.
Here's Krisner on the near wing, off to Keandre right of the lane, trying to back in, will turn and shoot fade away near side, no good. Underneath, the Scotties pull down another rebound. Elijah Myers ripping it down. Off and across to Noah Folenser. Folenser now between the circles, watched by Bolish. Set off on the far wing, hard pass, Myers down to Primus, and a walk called down low. Primus was trying to kick it back in the corner to Ronnie Collins, but the travel called before the pass.
Yeah, it looked like he was got bumped a little bit by Kavanaugh. No foul.
Walks called on back-to-back possessions. Kavanaugh setting the screen there for Gallagher. Back in the corner to Blaze Krisner. Krisner trying to come near baseline. Bounces it down low to Bolish. Handing off to Kavanaugh. And a foul called out in front as Kavanaugh was looking for a little bit of operating room. They'll call this on the floor against Elijah Myers.
That's the first foul of the game,
correct.
Isn't it?
5:57 left here in the opening quarter as Rodney sends it into Keandre out in front. Keandre trying to come between defenders, and he got fouled on the floor again.
That might be on number 10 again. That's on
Primus that time. First one went on Myers, 5.
That one could have went on Myers as well.
And off the inbounds pass again. Mustangs send it around the arc. Up top now, Mason Bolish. Touch off to Rodney Gallagher here high on the right. Rodney getting set to do his thing. He's going to fire a 3 up top and hit it. Rodney Gallagher came into the game, Steve, 1,799 career points. That puts him over 1,800 for his career. Again, Nick Bosnick holding the all-time Laurel Highlands record at 1936. And Laurel Highlands 5 unanswered to start here in the opening 2.5 minutes.
The playoff games count for those stats?
Yes, they do. He still has an opportunity to become the Mustangs' all-time leading scorer. Here's Collins again between the circles, watched there by Krisner. Some fancy dribbling as a seam, takes it right to the rack, but couldn't finish. Kavanaugh another rebound.
Yeah, good rebound by Kavanaugh to get high up in the air and get that ball and get it down to his guard.
Here's Rodney driving, and he's going to be called for the travel. Looked like he might have been tripped up on the far side.
Had to be some kind of contact, but
Rodney kind of has his hands out like, what was that call all about?
Yeah.
Certainly did not agree with it. And now the Scotties bring it back across Ronnie Collins, looking for their first points of the night.
Seems like only a few weeks ago he was a freshman, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. But a great career here at Laurel Highlands, and he's a block there on the drive in from Elijah Myers, and a quick foul called coming back. I think they'll get Wyatt Richter, who had just checked into the game, with a little contact here in front of the Southmoreland bench. You're right, Steve. His career has flown by. I remember doing his first game out at Penn State Fayette. They held the Fayette County Tip-Off Tournament his first season, and he was a little rusty the first half of that opening game. But what a career he's had here at Laurel Highlands. Keandre trying to hand off to Patrick Kavanaugh, and Kavanaugh getting fouled going up. And again, Rodney right now just 134 points shy of Nick Bosnick for the Mustangs' all-time scoring record. And now Patrick Kavanaugh, after that foul on Collins, makes the first of 2 free throws. And I know you hate when I bring it up, Steve, but the Mustangs have been really doing a nice job at the free throw line this season as a team now, up to 71%, as Kavanaugh hits both free throws here.
I don't mind when you bring it up, but just don't jinx the kids. You know, do it after they shoot sometimes, you know. You don't have to tell everybody before.
To 7-0 lead for Laurel Highlands. You have the Scotties on the far side.
That's a walk.
Keffer was trying to back his way in, called for the travel, as Steve said, and that's the third travel of this game, already called on Southmoreland. And Mason Bolish will bounce it in here to Rodney Gallagher. 4:16 left here in the opening quarter. The Mustangs with the basketball. And they've held Southmoreland scoreless so far, but Krisner turns it over here. Valencer setting it down the floor. Little scoop shot attempt, no good there from Ronnie Collins. The Mustangs on the rebound. Keandre up to Rodney. Fires and connects another 3. So 2 made threes for Gallagher. He has 6. Timeout Southmoreland. 3:57 left here in the opening quarter. 10-0 Mustangs. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with $5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28th, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-99-8000.
I'm Melinda Delarose. As an assistant district attorney, I've protected Fayette County families and fought to uphold our constitutional rights. As a prosecutor and trusted local attorney, I've provided victims of crime with a strong voice and put criminals behind bars. My pledge to you as judge is to follow the law, always maintain the highest ethical standards, and to run a courtroom that's respectful of your time and tax dollars. I'm Melinda Delarose, asking for your vote for judge.
Paid for by friends of Melinda Delarose.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Southmoreland with the basketball, working right to left. Quick 3, Ty Keffer, no good, and Rodney Gallagher. Another rebound for Laurel Highlands. Off and across on the far side, Krisner. Touch from Bolish. Down low to Kavanaugh. Out to Krisner. 3 on the way. Short. Gallagher going for the save. Gets it. Back to Keandre out in front. Little contact. No foul called as Keandre floats it up and in. First 2 of the game for Keandre to Shields, and Laurel Highlands 12 unanswered to start, Steve.
Big George watching down there in Maryland tonight.
Steal from Kavanaugh. Deflected into the backcourt. Kavanaugh trying to come free on the baseline. Throws it up over the shoulder. No good on the shot attempt. Bolish looking for a tip, but controlled underneath there by Ronnie Collins.
Tough shot from Kavanaugh. Good effort, but he just got himself under the hoop.
And down to Valencer. Drives back for the first 2 points of the game for Southmoreland. So it's 12-2 Laurel Highlands here at the 2:55 mark of the first. Keandre trying to go into Kavanaugh, knocked away by Keffer. Numbers coming back for the Scotties. Off to his left, down low, Richter. Try to send it back off to Ronnie Collins. He got stolen there by Blaze Krisner. Goes cross court near side and across to Gallagher. Bounces down near block. Mason Bolish gets the basket to go and 1. So Mason Bolish will head to the free throw line. His first 2 of the game. It's a 12-point lead again for Laurel Highlands at 14-2 here at the 2:39 mark of the first.
Everybody's scoring. Got to get Krisner on the board, and you'll have everybody in the scoring column for the Mustangs.
Among the starting 5?
Yeah.
Now Bolish, who's 77% this season from the free throw line, barely got rim on that one. And Southmoreland with a rebound. Off and across to Folenser, deflected out of play, ruled off of Laurel Highlands and out, so stay with Southmoreland here in the Mustang zone. Noah Folenser will work it back in as Bolish guards Folenser. Sent in edge of the zone to Wyatt Richter. Good feed down low, and Bolish a block there on Folenser. Mustangs on it again. Keandre quickly near wing in the Southmoreland zone. Hands back off to Rodney, high on the left. Gallagher fakes the pass inside, goes out to Bolish, deflected out of play there by Folenser. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Southmoreland zone with 2:17 left here in the first. Mustangs a 14-2 lead over Southmoreland.
Good look by the Scotties down there. Folenser just a little too slow to get the ball up to the hoop, and Bolish came crashing in for the block.
Keandre touches off to Rod, back to Keandre in traffic.
Travel, yep.
That is a travel.
We've seen that that move by Keandre for the last 3 years, and he's gotten away with it a lot of times, but that time they called the travel.
Called it a little bit tighter this time around as Richter sends it there off to Elijah Myers. Back to his left to Ty Campbell, who just entered the game on the Southmoreland side. Campbell bounces off to his left again to Richter. Scotty's looking for operating room here outside the arc, and Mustangs coming out playing solid defense again. A little ball fake and a foul called here. Looked like on the pass attempt from Richter.
That was a shot that got blocked by Kavanaugh, and they're going to call a foul on Kavanaugh, and I don't know if I agree with that. It looked like Patrick had all ball, and he was going straight up like he's taught to do, and the shooter just kind of put himself into him to draw the foul.
First of two free throws, actually called that in the act.
Yeah.
No good from Wyatt Richter.
He was shooting.
Richter just 46% so far this season from the free throw line, 17 of 37. Now for a second of two. On the way and good from Wyatt Richter. His first point of the night. It's 14-3. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. 1:38 left here in the first.
Yeah, the Scotties have any thoughts of pulling off the upset? They're going to have to score more than 3 points a quarter. And right now they're stuck on three with coming down to a minute left.
Keandre, a rare turnover going right to Wyatt Richter, who takes it coast to coast for a quick two. So the first field goal of the game for Richter. He has 3 points. It's 14-5 Laurel Highlands. Antoine Black, by the way, checked in for Blaze Krisner.
That could have been a walk.
Yes. Down low, Keandre, a little hop step. They're going to wave it off and call a travel there on Keandre. He was hoping for the and one.
Yeah. If anything, it was a charge, not a walk, but either way, it probably should have been a no call or a defensive foul, but either way, it goes against the Mustangs.
There's Richter back across. Fakes the pass to his left, sends it off to his right there to Elijah Myers on the switchback. Ty Campbell has it stolen and taken away. Mason Bolish racing back. Sends it off to Rodney again up top. Hands off Kavanaugh. Comes free and lays it up and in. Patrick Kavanaugh, Steve, 6 already. Give Rodney the assist, and it's a 16-5 lead for Laurel Highlands.
What I liked about that one for Kavanaugh, he didn't dribble it. He just went right to the hoop. He went underneath and around, but got himself some space and laid it right in. Good job by Kavanaugh.
The Scotties now with 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ty Keffer held without a point so far. Called for the walk again. What's that, Steve? 5 or 6 traveling violations already against Southmoreland?
Yeah. Probably 3 or 4 against the
Mustangs do, yeah.
Guys got the travel whistle going tonight. We've got
for whatever reason.
More travels tonight than we've seen all year.
Here's Gallagher high on the left now in the Southmoreland zone. Mustangs will probably just take this down for the last shot. Down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Rodney taking a deep three. Top of the key and hitting it again. He's been getting hot, Steve, from outside the arc. 3 threes here in the opening quarter now from midcourt coming back. Ty Keffer short on that attempt. So it's a 19-5 lead for Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland after 1. And we're back with the second quarter and 60 here in the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Going on now at Sea Harbor Chevy East.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit SeaHarperChevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with 5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Prime Rozak, Steve Supert back here at Laurel Highlands High School. 19-5 lead for the Mustangs over the Scotties. Laurel Highlands led so far by Rodney Gallagher with 9 points, 3 made threes. Patrick Kavanaugh, a solid first quarter as well with 6. And on the Southmoreland side, as he joked to me, Steve, pretty easy to add up. Wyatt Richter with 3, Noah Falenser with 2.
Yeah, even I can add that one up.
Don't even need the calculator.
Yeah.
So the Scotties will start the second quarter with the basketball. Ronnie Collins up top. Watch there by Bittner. Feed down low and off the knee of Caden Kiefer and out. They're going to say, was that deflected off of Laurel Highlands?
Yeah, I
yes,
think
it was.
the official got the wrong knee, and I don't think Pat Lyon had the heart to change it.
Yeah, the way he pointed at the knee, I thought he lost it off of Kiefer's knee and out, but that was not the official call that was made. And off the inbounds pass, Ty Keffer missing there on a shot, just left of the basket. On the other side, quick three, Bittner coming up short. Antoine Black going for the rebound. Foul called on the floor. It's going to go on Antoine Black. I guess he got him for a little push-off there, Steve, going for the rebound.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the call, but Black came in there and just shoved the Scotty player out of the way.
Check that. Ronnie Collins brings it back across. Switch there with Elijah Myers. Tried to set it off on the near side to Ty Keffer and got deflected away by Keandre DeShields. Will stay with Southmoreland here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
Well, an inch, that pass goes an inch to its right, and Keandre's got one of those highlight reel dunks coming at you.
Ronnie Collins to send it in. Up top to Keffer. To his right, over to Wyatt Richter. Now a touch from Elijah Myers. Myers going back cross court near side, high feed. Brought down there by Richter, try to come inside, pulled back out. Good ball movement. They switch it back to Richter again. Another foul called here on the floor. Referee's not afraid to blow their whistles tonight, Steve.
That's on, what did they call that?
Bittner,
that's on
looks
Bittner.
like.
Yeah,
His
Bittner.
first. Team third. And hello to our buddy Ed Walensky watching tonight. If you have some late night notary needs, Sandy Howe Notary Services open until 8:30 p.m. Back in the corner, Keffer for 3, spins out.
Can't hit one.
Nope, Keandre the rebound, touched up to Bittner, kick out Rodney. And now Rodney right in the lane, they're gonna rule him out of bounds. And Tony confirms he did step out of bounds in front of the Southmoreland bench.
Well,
Tony had the camera on it.
Tony, he doesn't miss a trick.
No. He was zoomed right on that near boundary. A super close-up. There's Richter around the arc, back over to Keffer. Again, Keffer came in averaging 23.4 points a game, held without a point so far. And there's a 3-ball air ball from Wyatt Richter. They got an offensive rebound. Ronnie Collins out in front. Collins is trapped, pulls back, and driving and missing there is Wyatt Richter. Mustangs finally get a rebound there from Antoine Black.
Well, Scotty's just having trouble getting the ball in the basket. That's going to be a foul on somebody. You're going to be careful there with Gallagher going in there.
Went between 4 Scotties before finally getting knocked down and fouled. So he'll have 2 free throws upcoming.
Second foul on Myers.
Rodney had 23 against Southmoreland back in January. And averaging 21 points a game. Knocks down the first of 2 free throws here, and he's in double figures already with 10. 76% so far this season is Rodney, 94-123 from the free throw line. I think they have a scoreboard error there. They have the Mustangs with 118 already. They don't have that big of a lead early on yet. There they go.
Coach Messino may feel like it is.
It's now 20-5. That is the correct score.
Jason Taylor down there getting everything straightened out.
And Gallagher makes both free throws to give him 11 already. It's a 21-5 lead for Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. With 6:22 left before halftime. Near side, Wyatt Richter. Sent back up top, Elliot Primus. Far side, Ronnie Collins. Collins dumped down there, and the makeout in front from Ty Keffer. And finally, Steve Keffer able to get on the scoreboard. His first 2 tonight. Keandre, a little hop step. Did he get tripped up? Yes, he did. Blocking foul there against the Scotties. It's 21-7. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland with 6:01 left before halftime.
It's going to go Primus. Is that who they called it on? I thought he said white 10 or black 10. Yep.
Yes, it is. Be a 1-and-1 here at the line. It's already the 7th team foul on Southmoreland. John Belke, Steve asking on our live stream, where's the 98-point line? Remember we saw that earlier on the last make? Here the Mustangs over 118 for the game. They have it corrected though, John. Now here's Keandre at the free throw line for Laurel Highlands. Keandre already over 1,300 career points. In fact, 1,328 coming into this one. This is on the front end of a 1-and-1. Southmoreland the rebound. Ty Keffer bringing it back across. Will take a quick 3 up top, short. Gallagher the backside rebound there for Laurel Highlands. And Rodney back into the forecourt, taking another 3 up top, and this one just off the mark, a little bit short. Offensive rebound, Schwartzfeger scores on the putback. Nathan Schwartzfeger, his first 2 of the game. His dad got you a fresh hot dog, Steve, before the game.
Yeah, got me a new hot dog. That was great. And Schwartzfeger, nice job. They just put that thing right back up, and a good soft touch there to get the bucket.
Mustangs up 23-7, and a travel call there on Ty Keffer. You like those hot dogs, though. Everywhere we go,
you're
sampling
got to sample
a
hot dog. Got to sample the hot dogs.
You're enjoying the open window tonight, too.
Yep.
2 of us and Tony, the only ones up here in the press box, and plenty of room to spread out and relax.
Mr. Schwartzfeger brought us a couple of waters tonight, too. It was nice of him.
Appreciate the boosters taking care of us. Schwartzfeger up top, trying to go down to Antoine Black. Got intercepted there, was knocked down by Ronnie Collins. Brings it back across, tried a little shovel forward there for Elliot Primus. Got picked up, and look out. Keandre coming back, showtime. Power slam, Keandre. Like one of those old Michael Jordan dunks. 25-7 Laurel Highlands.
Well, that was impressive because he had somebody coming at him, and he had to hurry.
Turnover again off the hands of Keffer and out. That reminded me of Air Jordan back in like 89, Steve.
That was one for the highlight reel.
Yes.
Oh, Big George is, he made a comment earlier. His video was stopping a couple times. Hopefully he got to see that one.
Yes. Nice to be on his end because we have a solid stream connection thanks to the Laurel Highlands School District for hooking us up here with solid state Ethernet. There's a turnover there from Laurel Highlands. Coming the other way, Wyatt Richter. Richter back up top there to Elijah Myers, driving inside, off balance shot might have been blocked out. It was. Good presence there from Patrick Kavanaugh. Stephen, you look from day one when we started the season and where we are right now. I think Kavanaugh might be the most improved Mustang.
Well, yeah.
Alley-oop here coming off the inbounds pass and juggled and lost out of bounds there by Keffer. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
He's had definitely some better games the last couple games, and he's getting some scoring punch now, which they're going to need in the playoffs. He's got 6 already, and he's going to continue to do that. The Mustangs are going to need that.
Mason Bolish called for the walk. I think we might have more travels called already in this game on both sides than we probably had in any game so far this season. There's been a lot of them called. 25-7, Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland as we approach the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Noah Falenter off on the far wing. Quick 3 off the mark there. Elijah Myers going for the save on the near side. There was Richter and kept it alive. Back to Keffer. Jumper left of the lane, no good. Rodney another rebound there in traffic for the Mustangs. Actually pull that one down between 2 Scotty defenders. He'll shovel it back to Mason Bolish for 3, and he hits it. Mustangs red hot right now. Bolish has 5. And they've raced out to a 21-point lead at 28-7.
You talk about improvement. He is another Mustang along with Kavanaugh that has improved the last couple weeks. He's, he's not scoring a ton, but when he seems to hit those big shots, he can hit the 3 just good enough that you got to guard him out there.
You look back over the last couple of games as well. He's been big with some offensive rebounds for Laurel Highlands. Just
taking a charge.
hitting those 8 to 10 footers. Right, there's another charge called there on Southmoreland. And as Steve said, Mason Bolish talk about doing a lot of things right out there, taking a charge there, and the Mustangs will get the basketball back up 21 here at the 3:14 mark of the second quarter. There's only so much, I think, right now that Frank Messino can do on the Southmoreland side.
He's got to have his kids make a shot. That'd be a start.
Rodney coming inside, handing off. Patrick Kavanaugh putting it up and in again. 8 for Kavanaugh, another assist for Gallagher. And the Mustangs on top 30-7 here at the 2:55 mark of the second quarter.
Another good job by Kevin. There's a pass. The receiver fell down. That was number 23. That was Felenster. He just he had an open lane in there, and he was getting kind of checked by Bolish. That might have been a what do they call that in hockey? Interference. That would have been interference in hockey.
And here's an alley-oop set up, and Keandre sends in his second dunk of the game.
Another good pass by Bolish.
6 for Keandre. 4 of his 6 courtesy of slam dunks. And the lead at 32-7 for the Mustangs over these Scotties. And again, just has the feel, Steve, the Mustangs really peaking at the right time of the season. Another turnover on the Southmoreland side, right through the hands of Noah Felencer. And out, timeout Southmoreland. 2:17 left before halftime, 32-7 Mustangs. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill. Shop and save.
I think the Mustangs would have had the basketball there, Steve, as we were coming back, but they didn't get over to inbound within 5 seconds.
They were late in the huddle, and Pat Lyon put the ball down, started giving the 5-second count. And usually the officials will let the team get away with that, but when you're up 32-7, the officials probably not want to give any breaks away.
Yeah, so, Mason Bolish on a little bump there on Noah Felencer.
And Bolish actually noticed it, saw Pat Lyon giving the signal, but he ran over there, but he got about halfway there, and Pat already blew the whistle. So
Ronnie Collins to send this one in.
32-7. It's not really that big of a deal.
Into Keffer. Keffer coming inside, threw up over the shoulder, a miss. Loose underneath, and Kavanaugh out of the pack with it. Numbers here again for the Mustangs. Rodney off to Mason Bolish, and he'll float it up and in again. So Bolish 5 here in the second, 7 for the game, 34-7 Mustangs. We go under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Michael Apodiakis wants to know, Steve, there's a good feed down low. Bounce pass from Bateman off to Felencer had the finish. How many dunks does Keandre have on the season? You been keeping a running total down there?
No, I'm not. I'm going to say he's got at least 20. What do you think?
And there's Keandre again getting the basket in 1. I'd go higher if I had to pick higher or lower. I'd say he averages at least 1 a game, maybe 1.5 a game.
Well, that's
I figure they've played 19 games. I'd say close to 30.
Yeah.
Be my guess.
Did that bucket count?
It did. They gave him the N1. And now Keandre an opportunity to cap off the three-point play at the foul line here. He's 0 for 1 at the free throw line so far in this game. Make it 1 for 2. He knocks down the free throw here to give him 7 in the second, 9 for the game. 37-9 Laurel Highlands with 1:26 left before halftime. Lead already up to 28. We haven't even reached halftime yet.
Well, they have the, was it 35 points? If it hits 35, it's a running clock.
It's 30 in the second half.
Is it 30 in the second half? No.
It's up to 28 already.
If this was an NBA game, you got to stick around because they always seem to come back. But high school, it's a little tougher with no shot
especially
clock.
if that clock starts running. And Keandre intercepts the inbounds pass. 2-on-1 here with Bolish. And Bolish will just drive and scoop it up and in. So Bolish now 7 here in the second, 9 for the game, and we're up to 30 already. It's 39-9.
Tell you what happened there. Keffer did not want Keandre to get another dunk, so he guarded against the alley-oop back, and that
Correct.
gave Bolish a...
Well, he might get a dunk here. Look out. Keandre coming back. He did a little double pump there before the send-in. So 3 dunks already for Keandre tonight. Final regular season home game of his career, and he's putting on a show. There's Kavanaugh, another block. Tried to send it off to Rodney. Got deflected back to Ronnie Collins. Worth coming tonight just to see the dunk, Steve.
Yeah. Well, Big George, I hope you're connected. Here comes another one, maybe. Nope.
Keandre is going to pull this one down. It's a 3-on-2. Kavanaugh, a little hop step. There's no charge there on Kavanaugh.
That is not a charge. There's no way that
Bateman was like on his hip.
Yeah, Bateman was moving. That's a result of a 41-9 lead. The official giving the foul to the Mustangs.
That's a tough one to take.
Yep. And it's hard for Coach Hogger to argue. And
yeah, he's up 32.
Yeah, you're up 32 with a couple seconds left in the quarter.
Ty Campbell, feed down low, brought in by Collins. Little contact.
Well, they're giving every call now.
They're trying to keep Southmoreland in the game, I guess. Tony had a good line, Steve, in the last commercial break. With all the travels being called, the referees are kind of travel agents tonight.
Yeah,
right?
they are definitely travel agents.
Here's Ronnie Collins to trigger it in. Little loop in. Keandre, another knockaway off to Mason Bolish. To show every time down the court. Bolish just driving in here. A lot of contact, no foul call, but Bolish still got it to go.
Well, Mustangs get the ball back and get a score.
Last shot of the quarter, no good from Ty Keffer, and that'll do it. 43-9. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland here at the break. Stay tuned for our halftime show brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Whether you have trouble swallowing, acid reflux, abdominal pain, bowel habit difficulties, or fatty liver disease, our team at U.S. Digestive Health is here for you. And importantly, if you have reached age 45, we urge you to follow the American Cancer Society guidelines and get a screening colonoscopy. To learn more, call us at 724-437-7677 or visit us at usdigestivehealth.com.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season. Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in! Trade me in!" Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Garrett Breakhire has been a business owner and doctor in the Uniontown community for 38 years. He's actively involved in the community, served as team chiropractor for the Laurel Highlands School District, and was inducted into the Laurel Highlands Life Achievement Hall of Fame. Dr. Breakhire is also chairman of the Fayette County Reagan Republicans and wants to continue to make a difference in the community. And he'll be running for South Union Township Supervisor in the May 2023 primary. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs from Dr. Garrett Breakhire.
Hello, this is your Fayette County Commissioner, Vince Facides. There is nothing more exciting than high school sports. As a graduate of Laurel Highlands and a letterman myself, I know all the athletes work extra hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Again, this is Commissioner Vince Facides saluting all the young contestants for their efforts. Good luck and may the best team prevail. And the winner is...
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, the Mustangs up 43-9 on the Southmoreland Scotties on our Peaches Pharmacy scoreboard. Uniontown a 28-18 second quarter lead over Elizabeth Forward. Again, that game also on our WMBS Facebook page tonight. Steve, with your halftime stats, they're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Well, it's pretty easy to do the scoring for the Scotties. You got 5 points in the first quarter, 4 in the second, 9 for the half. Keffer with just 2 points. He's averaging 23.5 a game, so he's obviously not had the night he's looking for. Richter with 3 points and Flenser with 4. That's it. 3 guys in the scoring column for the Scotties as they tally just 9 points in that first half. Mustangs, a little different story. How about this? The first 3 guys on my list here, Brian, with 11 points.
I saw that.
The Shields, Gallagher, and Bolish. Nice second quarter for Bolish, and 3 of the best dunks maybe in the career, especially in a 1 minute span, best we've seen in a long time around here from DeShields. As those 3 guys had 11 points in that first half, and Schwartzfeger chips in with 2. Kavanaugh, nice first half with 8 points. They scored 19 in the first, 24 in the second for a 43. That's right, 43-9. Halftime lead. Does that get us a running clock in the second half?
It will get us a running clock in the second half.
Yes.
So get out of here quick tonight. And Big George is watching tonight, Steve, you asked. He's been waving the foam finger all night long, rooting on the Mustangs. And again, Laurel Highlands will wrap up the regular season coming up on Friday on the road at Uniontown. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show starting around 6:40. Opening tip set for 7:30. Remember, the first time the two schools met, it was a Uniontown double overtime win over Laurel Highlands. This might be one of the most highly anticipated high school basketball games around Fayette County in quite some time. If the Mustangs win, they'll get a share of the section title. Uniontown can win it outright with a win. 43-9, Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland here tonight. We're back with the second half at 4 minutes on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. I have experience in workplace accident cases for nearly 15 years. Have you been hurt at work and are trying to navigate a workers' compensation claim? Are you being treated unfairly by your employer? When you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work, but you may not be physically ready to do that. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Bruce Beard, located at 187A Connellsville Street, and available by phone at 724-417-4958, is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Beard.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Going on now at Seahawks Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease excludes GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With $5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-99-8000.
Emidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school in the Fayette County area for more than 3 years. Emidar Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands school basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164. Or stop into their office at Emidar Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer tooth whitening, clear braces, and same-day crowns. Call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241. Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta would like to wish the best of luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all of our local teams this year. He would also like to recognize all of the talented student athletes who showcased their efforts either on the field or on the sidelines as members of the cheerleading squad or band during game time and halftime performances. Again, this message brought to you by Fayette County Recorder of Deeds, John Marietta, wishing everyone the best of luck this year. This message has been paid for by HBJ Radio.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, the Mustangs a 43-9 lead over the Southmoreland Scotties. On our Peaches Pharmacy scoreboard, the Uniontown Elizabeth Forward game has reached halftime. Uniontown a 36-20 lead over the Warriors. Again, that game also streaming on our WMBS Facebook page tonight. Mustangs breaking the huddle off to our left, and they'll have the basketball to start this third quarter, working right to left as we describe it. And the Mustangs certainly had fun in that first half, Steve, and kind of everything you'd like to see for a final regular season home game, especially for these Mustang seniors.
Well, it sure was, and we were worried about maybe any kind of a letdown or look ahead.
Again, welcome back to the WMBS audience. We had a power outage out here in the press box. We're back. Steve, what did we miss?
You missed a couple buckets by Bolish, hit a three. There's Kavanaugh, gets a bucket down low for two there. Bolish has 3 points this quarter. And Keffer had hit 2 threes to get the Scotties at least a couple points, and Falenster hit a free throw. So,
again, we apologize. Again, lost power up here in the press box. Mustangs up 48-17 with 4:07 left here in the third quarter.
2 free throws for Falenster. He has 6 points.
Ronnie Collins will trigger it in, and now a timeout taken here by the Scotties bench. The 3:58 left here in the third, 48-17. Mustangs are back at 60 here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Helping you help others. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital is holding a healthcare hiring event Thursday, February 9th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the hospital and community room number 2. If you are interested in working for WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, this event is for you. The hospital is looking for imaging healthcare professionals, radiology, computer tomography, and general laboratory employees. The event will feature on-site interviews, facility tours, a question and answer session with staff, and refreshments and snacks will be provided. This is also a great opportunity to learn all about the benefits of working at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, including employee-dependent tuition benefits to West Virginia University. Register today. Email Mandy, the Director of Diagnostic Imaging at the hospital, at mandy.konetsko@wvumedicine.org or phone 724-430-5333. That's the Helping You Help Others WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Healthcare Hiring Event Thursday, February 9th from 3 to 7 at the hospital and community room number 2. Don't miss it.
We're back here at Laurel Highlands High School. Steve, why don't you give a recap of some of the point totals while we were away?
Well, Keffer has 6 points this quarter now, 8 for the game. Valencer with 2. That's the they got 8 points for the quarter. That gives the Scotties 17. Bolish has 3 points for the Mustangs, and Kavanaugh with 2. So that's their 5 points for the Mustangs.
Again, we have a running clock with Laurel Highlands when they were up 43-9 at halftime, and a quick 2 there from Noah Valencer. Now 48-19 Laurel Highlands. And 3:45 left here in the third. And Rodney Gallagher backing off, now trying to reset. He'll take another 3 up top and hit it again. So Rodney Gallagher, Steve, that's now 4 made threes in this game. He has 14 points and lead at 51-19.
All threes for Gallagher and just a couple free throws, so no 2-point field goals for Gallagher.
Near side, Keffer threw it over the shoulder, and a good save on the baseline from Wyatt Richter. The reset outside the arc, and Noah Valencer drains the 3 there for the Scotties. So Valencer now with 11, leading the way for Southmoreland. It's 51-22 Mustangs. And Rodney Gallagher back high on the right again for Laurel Highlands. Gallagher sending it in the corner. Blaze Krisner high arcing 3 in and outs. Underneath, was that off of Kavanaugh and out? It was.
No, they're going to
you're right. You Mustang basketball.
They look like Kavanaugh. Oh, we got a full line change. So the troops are done. So Gallagher is going to finish with 14 if he is in fact done. The Shield's only 11. And Bolish with 14.
The Mustangs a comfortable lead and a quick steal. Valencer coming back, missed there on the drive. And an opportunity for Shane Layton to pick up the rebound. Off to Schwartzfeger, quick 3 far wing, good. Schwartzfeger rattling that one home, Steve.
5 for Schwartzfeger, good shot there.
54-22 Laurel Highlands. 2:05 left here in the third. Far baseline, and then kicked out for a 3 that's off the back iron from Valencer. Offensive rebound brought down by Wyatt Richter in traffic, and they'll call it jump ball. Go to the possession arrow, which favors Laurel Highlands. Again, 1:47 left on a running clock here in the third quarter, 54-22 Mustangs. And we finally, Steve, got everything back in order. Again, we had a power outage up here in the press box. We lost our connection for about 5 minutes.
All kind of things going up here in the press box tonight.
Yes. Had some oddities before the game. I'll leave it at that. Layton off to Black. Back over to Michael Bittner. And then Nate Schwartzfeger. Handing off to Koffler on the far side.
Yeah, the president of the Tony Unilla fan club here tonight.
Yes. And that can be very dangerous at times.
Yeah.
Here's Koffler again, near side Bittner.
His campaign manager.
Yes, Bittner floating it, a miss. Black the rebound, kept alive Schwartzfeger. Over to Koffler, deep 3 up top. Again off the back iron, no good. Tipped around underneath. Antoine Black had it for a moment, lost it out of bounds, and they'll rule this Southmoreland basketball.
No.
LH basketball, wow. Ethan Koffler will work it back in. The Mustangs up 54-22. Layton bouncing it over to Schwartzfeger. Back out again to Koffler, now Antoine Black. Koffler again, near wing, Layton for 3. In and outs. And Keffer pulling down that rebound for Southmoreland. 32-point Laurel Highlands lead, 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Keffer near side, pulled back out on the drive. Scoop and score there for Noah Valencer. Valencer's had a nice quarter here, Steve. Now with 13 for the game. Underneath Layton with 5 seconds left here in the quarter. Having it deflected out, and that'll be it for the third quarter of basketball. 54-24 Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. We're back with a 4th and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Going on now at Sea Harbor Chevy East.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year, with 5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
We're back here at Laurel Highlands High School. The Mustangs up 54-24 as we head to the fourth quarter. It looks like the Mustang starters, Steve, are probably out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Kavanaugh finishes with 10 points. Bolish 14, Gallagher 14, and DeShields with 11. Those are your starters. Krisner did not score tonight, but he still had a pretty good game. So the Mustangs did what they had to do. They got out of here with no injuries, no technical fouls, a couple of massive dunks.
Well, drive in here on the near side and a foul call there on the drive attempt from Noah Falenser.
That's going to be on Schwartzfeger, who's got a couple of points, 5 points. And Falenser's been the most of the offense here in the second half. Of course, Keffer has those 2 threes. But he's
Falenser had 9 in the third, and now with a couple of free throws there to give him 15 for the game. The Mustangs still up 54-25. 7:35 to play. Schwartzfeger, far wing, deep three. Off the back iron, no good. Leighton had the rebound, tried to shovel it back in the corner there to Koffler and had it ripped away by Ronnie Collins. Collins racing back across. Pulling it out near side there to Falenser. Falenser, a little touch back to Elliot Primus. And now Falenser again. Falenser coming inside, a lot of contact, foul call. He'll have 2 free throws upcoming. And running clock the rest of the way as the Mustangs will have a couple of days of practice before that showdown game with Uniontown coming up on Friday night.
You wonder how hard or how much they'll practice, maybe keep their legs a little fresh, a little shoot around.
First of 2 free throws good there for Falenser. Clearly they haven't had to use that much energy among the starters here tonight. Falenser misses the second, Black the rebound.
I'm sure if you don't have a ticket, it's probably sold out.
Yes. Here's Black, far wing, trying to come inside, had it knocked away, trying to regain, kicked in the corner, Bittner. Leitner resets up top, Koffler missed there on a 3. Scrum for the rebound underneath. Scotty's pull it down, almost a travel there from Primus, not called. Sent back across on the far wing there, Richter again. Swung over to Ronnie Collins. We'll switch here on the near side with Noah Falenser. And a little dump down. And getting fouled underneath was Elliot Primus. And he'll have a pair of free throws upcoming now for the Scotties with the Mustangs up 54-27 and 6:22 left here in the fourth. And now Primus, first of 2 free throws. Up on the way and no good. Couple of changes here on the Southmoreland side. Brady Sherbondi entering the game. Ty Warwick also coming in. The win, Laurel Highlands will improve to 18-2 overall, 8-1 in conference play. Scotties will drop to 12-9 overall, 2-7 in the conference. The second of 2 free throws banked in that time, Steve.
Yeah, banks are open.
From Primus, his first point of the game. Mustangs turn it over on a little shovel out that was intended for Antoine Black.
Almost hit a girl in the student section. She was not paying attention. You're looking at your phone. You almost got hit in the head with a basketball. Missed her by about 3 inches.
Got to pay attention when you come to the games. Drive back, block from Leighton, kept alive though. Missed on the putback. Primus found going up on the 3rd attempt on that possession.
Of course, you can't blame her for looking at her phone now at this point in the game.
And 54-28. I guess it was Super Bowl week around here. They all have their Steeler shirts on in the student section.
Yeah, St. Louis Cardinal baseball jersey over there.
Their Penguin jersey, and they're probably just school spirit, wear any kind of sport jerseys out to the game. I'm sure the school spirit will be in full force on Friday night. A little drive back and a make there from Cody Bateman.
Looks like a Portland Trailblazer jersey up there. Who was that? Who made that one?
Cody Bateman.
All right.
First two of the game for the Scotties, 54-30. Black back over to Bittner. Bittner coming inside. Tough shot, couldn't finish. Layton had the rebound and got mugged underneath. They're going to bring Noah Bryant over to the scorers table. He's a fan favorite.
Yep.
Now they're going to allow Bryant to check in along with Ty Campbell.
Let's see if they can get him a bucket. Does he have any points yet this year?
No, he is not. He's not scored. DJ Pratt and Bryant, along with Faison Baker, Varney, Grimm, and Snyder, are the Mustangs that have not scored so far this year. Just on our roster. Getting those guys some late points. Uniontown Elizabeth forward game right now, 45-30. Uniontown over Elizabeth forward. That game in the third quarter on our Peachins Pharmacy scoreboard.
A little closer than this one, but still comfortable. Is that score 54-30? Is that correct?
Correct, yes. 24-point lead.
It looks a little.
The Scotties actually made it a little bit closer here in the second half when the Mustangs
It doesn't feel that close, does
No,
it?
Laurel Highlands again dominated. They're up 43-9 at halftime. First of two free throws there, no good from Warwick. Now the second of two on the way, and again no good.
You give Coach Hogger credit for calling off the dogs. He's not trying to impress the newspaper readers tomorrow with that big score.
With the seating committee. Mustangs trying to a home run ball down there to Bittner, got deflected away. Back on the other side, Bateman trying to come inside. Bittner very involved there defensively. 3:49 to play, and that one going out of bounds on the far
Another
side.
fan over there. Somebody dressed in their Mustang Reds.
And with the non-conference schedule that Laurel Highlands has played and the success they've had, Steve, outside the conference, I mean, very deserving no matter, I think, what happens on Friday of certainly a top 5 seed, if not a top 4 seed. They didn't shy away from anyone all year. With their only 2 losses, one in double overtime against Uniontown, and then that close game up in Beaver County against Lincoln Park. And Lincoln Park, I think, hands down will be the number 1 seed. Hampton, probably the resume of a number 2 seed, but they're not going to have one of their top players ruled ineligible for the postseason, and Noah Bryant called for a travel there. Guess Pat Lyon not involved in trying to get Bryant some points here.
Could have gave a foul and put, of course, that would have only been the 3rd foul, so wouldn't have got him to the line. And this one's, but we have not scored yet in this 4th quarter, have we?
No, 54 going into the 4th. So not many times you can say the Mustangs have been shut out for a 5-minute period and still up by a healthy margin on the scoreboard. And again, they've pretty much gone to even guys on their 3rd line right now. Yeah, Pratt out there, Bryant, Layton, and Jaden Ringer out there as well for Laurel Highlands. 3 on the way, no good from Caden Kiefer for Southmoreland. And the Mustangs another rebound. Here's Ringer out of his own zone over to Bryant. Bryant long 2 near side, off the side of the rim, no good. If he makes a basket, it might bring the house down here.
Yeah.
We go under 2 minutes left here in the 4th. A little throwaway. Aaron pass from Cody Bateman.
One thing I forgot to do, and we don't get to talk to Nick as much during the games now with the way the commercials, we have to shut down with the, with the Facebook stuff, but I'm going to ask Nick how he feels. Oh, wait a minute.
Noah Bryant, 3, good, there we go. So Noah Bryant getting his first points of the season from outside the arc. And the crowd loves it.
First points of the quarter. I was going to say that. I wanted to ask Nick if he's excited about McCutcheon coming back to the Pirates.
He probably is.
I know you're not a big Pirate fan like we are, but
little floater in the lane, good there for Ty Campbell on the Southmoreland side. His first 2 of the game.
Tell you, I know one person at the station, and besides Nick, probably Sandy Tracy's probably excited about that, right?
Trying to get Noah Bryant a few more points here in the final minute. Ringer switching with Bryant. Going to feed DJ Pratt too. He hasn't scored yet this year. They're letting Bryant do his thing out there. Bryant coming inside, might get hit in the face. Layton a touch out to Ringer. Back inside to Bryant. And now Ringer again in a travel call there on Bryant. Guys are calling it tight here even late, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, the officials aren't feeling any sympathy for anybody. And the clock continues to run.
Down to 28 seconds left. Scotties will bounce it in here to Cody Bateman. 20 seconds left. Bateman back across. Touched here on the near wing for Wills Duminy. And a whistle and a foul call. Down to 6 seconds left. It looks like 57-32 is going to be a technical foul called here on DJ Pratt with 4.9 left. Wow. And a 25-point game. That's something you don't see too much, Steve.
Yeah.
The margin, what it is up on the scoreboard to call that.
Yeah, I mean, let it go at this point. What's the difference? But, you know, like you said a minute ago, they're calling it pretty tight, aren't they?
Yes. Now the officials talking things over, and Ty Campbell's going to wait here for a minute, and then he'll get his technical free throws. Just a formality at this juncture of the game. Now he's set. He'll get to shoot here late. First of two, good. 57-33. Now Campbell for a second. This one short off the front of the rim.
Oh, wait, he's going to get more.
They call it double technical?
Or maybe a shot. Maybe
they
a
call
shot.
It a foul, I got you. He makes another one here. Yeah, good thing the game wasn't any closer, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think.
They hit 3 of 4 at the foul line. That's 57-35 with 4.9 left. Now Riley Myers will trigger it in. The way that first tap went, though, Steve, it's almost like Laurel Highlands could have put any number on the scoreboard they pretty much wanted tonight.
Coach Messina and everyone here watching knew that.
Yep. Goes into Cody Bateman, and that'll do it. 57-35, your final score. Mustangs over the Scotties. Back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. It comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 59th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva and Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva and Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva and Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 59 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to sponsor local high school sports. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Casey's Sports Cafe, owned and operated by the Vernon family and located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown, is announcing they will have new evening hours. New hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come in to Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu items and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey's Sports Cafe.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
57-35, your final score. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland tonight. Back in our post-game show, being brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Our post-game stats, we'll get to those in just a moment. By the way, on our Peaches Pharmacy scoreboard, Uniontown now a running clock. They're up 69-35 over Elizabeth Ford, also pulling away in the second half. Now, Steve, as your final stats, they're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for Southmoreland, Ty Campbell finishes with 5 points, Primus with 1, Keffer with 8, Richter with 3, Bateman with 2, and Falencer led the way for the Scotties with 17. They scored 5 in the first, just 4 in the second, 15 in the third, 11 in the fourth, 35 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, Keandre Shields, 11 points, but that doesn't tell the story. 3 massive dunks, which I'm sure we'll have on highlight tapes shortly after this game. He finishes with 11 points. Gallagher, 4 threes and 2 free throws for 14 points. Bolish with 14. He had a nice night. Noah Bryant with 3 points. He hit that three-pointer, and the only 3 points the Mustangs scored in the fourth quarter. Schwartzfeger with 5, and Kavanaugh had a good night with 10 points. They scored 19 in the first, 24 in the second. They raced out to a 43-9 halftime lead. The game was pretty much over after that. They scored 11 in the third and just 3 in the fourth. But they hang on, if you will, for a 57-35 victory, which will look a little better in the score in the paper tomorrow for the Scotties. But anyone that was here, like we said earlier, it could have been.
Yeah, it's 43-9 at halftime.
Yeah, the Mustangs could have really put the hammer down, and they chose not to. Coach Hogger took out his starters early in that third quarter, which was a very sportsmanlike gesture. And it is what it is. They win by 57-35. Could have been worse, but they did what they had to do. They got out of here with a victory, and looking ahead to a big showdown against the Red Raiders on Friday night.
Steve, one of candidates for our player of the game brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facilities. You had Keandre with 11, 3 fantastic dunks. Rodney with 14. Mason Bolish with 14 as well for the Mustangs. Patrick Kavanaugh with 10. Starters basically got pulled midway through the third quarter.
And you got Noah Bryant hit a 3.
Hit a 3. Want to give it to Noah Bryant?
Yeah, let's give it to Noah Bryant.
Yeah. Our impact player of the game brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facilities. 57-35, your final score. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. Back with a final word from Laurel Highlands in just a moment here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network and Facebook Live.
Hello, this is your